What's up, YouTube? Blood Rampage here, bringing you three titles today. These are the three games that, if you are part of my sub count for my 50 subs, you will be able to possibly win, depending on how the how much luck you have going in your favor at the time. If you're anything like me, it's not very good luck. So we'll have to see how that goes. Um, the first title, which some of you may have, because it was a PlayStation Plus game, is Grim Fandango Remastered. I do have the platinum for this, so it's a pretty easy platinum. If you look at trophy guide, let me see. I'll look one up so I could give you the special stats for it. It's pretty easy, because if it wasn't easy, I wouldn't have it. If you go by what the trophy guide says, with a guide, it's a 1 out of 10 difficulty, and it will take you roughly 11 to 15 hours. A little bit of a grind, but it's actually not that bad of a game. Grim Fandango is a 90s PC game made by LucasArts, which that pretty much tells you most of the gist of it. If you played any of the other LucasArts games, like Day of the Tentacle Remastered, or Full Throttle Remastered, or, I mean, there's a ton of them. But I was going to show you some clips of this game and the two other titles here, so I'll show you a little bit of this, see how much I actually remember how to play, which I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you.
Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me. I don't feel like pitching cards right now.
Let's see. I remember I gotta do something about that. But
Here's
this is
Celso's
essentially
file.
what you have
That
to
walking
do.
stick was too good for him.
It's one of those typical LucasArts games
I don't want...
where you have to go around and it's a point and click adventure.
It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Whatever
So
you say,
essentially,
Effie.
in order to earn money, I believe the premise of the game, you have to be a Grim Reaper and earn that money so you can get a better tier as you finally make it to heaven.
Knock yourself out.
Thanks.
Gets the aggressions out, doesn't it?
It's a different game. Now, the most frustrating parts about this game is using the tank controls, and some of the trophies are somewhat glitched, so it makes it kind of annoying at times. I think I had 1 or 2 trophies glitch on me when I played, but luckily I was able to just force close the app and be able to bring it up. Sometimes you get lucky like that, sometimes you don't. There's a lot of missable trophies for it, because there's a lot of optional things you have to do, and a lot of the stuff you gotta try to do yourself, but it's not that bad. Like I said, if you follow a guide, if you're a trophy hunter anyways, you're gonna follow a guide. So that makes it
It's huge.
pretty
I
much
can't open
simple to do. But I don't think anyone would have any trouble trying to platinum this game. I didn't have too much trouble, but I think some people will actually enjoy this. Just show a little bit more of this, and then I'll move on to the next game. While I just kind of walk around and look at stuff here, I do want to mention,
If I go out that way,
if you
everyone will
have
know I
subbed
was snooping
to
around
me,
in here.
and your subs are private, please try to let me know in the comments or change your stuff so I can actually see who you are.
Work order swapping,
If you
selling,
do-
and especially stealing work orders
If you
will
do
result
want to
in
participate
severe
in the
disciplinary
giveaway.
action.
If not, it's going to be tough for me to include you. Because right now it seems like there's quite a bit of people that are private that I cannot add. So, alright, this is a little bit of Grim Fandango, so I'm going to skip on to the next one. Alright, this is the second game that is featured in the giveaway. This is Inner Space. Let's see. I'll give the introduction like they have for the trophy guide for it. Welcome to Inner Space, a game featuring a flying/exploration experience in imaginative worlds that represent inverted planets. You take control of a cartographer, a sentient AI airframe. Airframes are ships that possess the capability to fly in the air and swim underwater. Your goal is a simple one. Find the lost history of the inverse and find a way to escape from it. The game is quite a relaxing experience where you explore multiple vibrant environments. Most of the game is designed so you can seamlessly explore while soaring in the air and swimming underwater. Now, unlike most games, this game has no game map and no traditional waypoints. So if you don't follow a guide, really good chance you're going to get lost here. Now, you can, however, just play the game and do whatever you want, try to find whatever you can through your first playthrough. You don't have to do multiples because everything is open. It's just trying to figure out where you need to go to backtrack, which is where guides can't help you. They estimate the difficulty for this is 3 out of 10, which is nothing too bad. It's a 3-hour trophy with a guide, but 5+ without one, which isn't bad at all. I haven't platinumed this yet. I just actually downloaded it now, but I figured, well, I downloaded it yesterday if you want to be more specific, and I started trying to play it. The only issue I have with it is it almost like wants to try to give me motion sickness. If you get motion sickness easily, this game might not be the best for you. Let's see, what else? There are also, after a new update that the game had, there are 2 more, relics, I believe they're called. The collectibles are relics and accordion blooms. The relics on here, there was 2 more added from this new update that they had. So they're not featured in most of the guides, so you're gonna have to try to find them from like a YouTube video or some other guide. That's the only thing I found out. I haven't found anyone who actually has another guide for it to show like where it exactly is and everything like that. But see, this game here just starts you out with a little tutorial. I can skip it, but I'm just going to show you guys what all it does. I just want to reiterate for the giveaway, all 3 games are on one code, so one person is going to win this. I mean, if I keep going at the rate I've been going, I'm actually really happy that I've made it this far. But if I end up getting to 100 subs, it might not be PS4 games. I am going to like do PC games as well. So if you guys have preferences, let me know. I could just easily get a lot of PS4 and PC games. It's not that bad for me. As I keep going, as I maybe get lucky and keep getting more subs, the giveaways are going to be a little better. I didn't think this one's too bad. I mean, these games are actually not that bad at all. But, yeah, as things go on, different games will be coming out. I'll be able to give away a couple more things and everything. Well, it'll get better, I promise. And again, if you are subbed to me and are private, gotta give me some sort of idea if you are actually subbed. Otherwise, it's gonna be tough for me to put you in there. So just drop a comment or something. That usually helps. Oh, also, if you want to, go follow me on Twitch. I stream on there sometimes, same name. Or, as I've already had a couple people do, I've been followed and added on PlayStation by a couple. Name is my YouTube channel, and feel free to add me if you got games that you need help with trophies or stuff like that. I don't mind helping if I got the game. Good chance if I do have the platinum, I don't have the game anymore, so feel free to check out that trophy list of mine. I do have a community as well that you could join for my channels. That way I can give you updates about videos coming out. So if you want to join that as well, you can. Alright, so this is your second little tutorial. They teach you about the relics, but yeah, you're this little glider plane that just flies around the map. And you pick up these little relics, which is an ancient battery. You get to put that in, and you get to plug it in, and you can remove it, and you spin it around, and then there's a wind phenomena. Okay. Then you launch away from that, and then you return to this pillar. You'll see it gets pretty crazy here. So you deliver these relics, and then he's got to run an analysis on it. And as you fly around a little bit more, he's got his upgrade available. You fly back. And this should be... Oh, this keeps talking about the battery. So now you can go through these doors. And as someone pointed out, if you could hear my PlayStation in the background, I guess you have pretty good ears too. But yeah, that's the perks of having the old PlayStation. You get to hear your PlayStation sound like it's about to overheat and destroy. Alright, so you launch away from that now. You could zoom it faster with your plane. You go through here. This will eventually take you to the next area, which that is where the fun begins. He's gonna have you stop here for a second. Let you ask about it. And then you can get right out of this cave. Launch. Keep flying. Now, as you go, you need to earn these relics, because the relics give you abilities with your plane, such as going underwater and everything like that. So, some of the relics you do have to get, some of them don't matter. That's why it's tough to get them without a guide. If it was a straightforward game, it'd be kind of more boring, but it's a very pleasing game when it comes to like design and everything. Puts you in mind like the games like Journey and everything like that. But this is where it starts getting bad. Well, not like bad, but when it comes to like motion sickness inducing. Okay, you cut these wires. Fly through there. Ouch. Fly through this rock. And this is your first world you get to take on. As you see, the water is all about, the rocks are all about, and yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. Now, I do know this is one of the levels, one of the areas that has a relic that is not mentioned in the trophy guides now. So it's somewhere that you need to look out for these relics. I believe they say this one. This is a full relic, but no, never mind. This is just a piece of one of the relics. There is another 3-piece set that's supposedly underwater in tunnels. I think I've only found one of the pieces, but yeah, as you see, this map is now getting really bad. So if you can deal with this, good for you, because I can't. But yeah, you gotta find relics in a bunch of different levels, but the game is very pleasing in my opinion. So yeah, this is definitely another one that you get from the game, so it's definitely one to check out, and it's an easy platinum, if you can deal with all that. So I am going to move on to the last but not least title here, and I'll be back quickly. Alright, I am back. This is the last title that is part of the 3-game code. This is The Bard's Tale. It is a PS2 remaster brought to PS4. Let me see if I could find a good description. It's a top-down exploration game kind of thing. It puts me in the mind of like a Diablo style, but it's like so much easier. There are cheat codes you can use, just like most of the PS2 on PS4 games. You can use cheat codes and they do not affect your gameplay, so it is pretty nice. See, this is what Wikipedia tells you. The Bard's Tale is an action role-playing game developed and published by In Exile Entertainment in 2004 and was distributed by Vivendi? I don't know. Universal Games in North America and Ubisoft in Europe. The game was marketed as a humorous spoof of fantasy role-playing video games. It is neither a remake nor a sequel to Interplay Productions' Tales of the Unknown, Volume 1, The Bard's Tale from 1985. Bard's Tale was released for the PS2 and Xbox in October 2004, PC in June 2005, released in on Steam in December 2009, a universal iOS version in 2011, and then for PS4, they don't have anything for the date for it. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. Judging by how the trophy guide came out September 17th, or September 6th, 2017, I'm gonna say somewhere around then. I've already started this game, so you know what? I'll start a new game.
You'd like to hear a new story?
I don't know if it has Screw it.
You'd like to
I'm just gonna
continue
load my
our
save.
tale? Where were we? Oh, yes, the bard was making an ass of himself. And then, oh yes, here it is.
Okay. So, yeah, this is the style game it is. Now, you can get a dog companion. It's part of the trophy guide. If you've ever played Titan Quest or Beast Quest, stuff like that, it's essentially that same style. You can earn new weapons, you earn a bunch of silver. I mean, like I stated as well, you can use cheat codes in it. So, it's kinda nice. They do say some stuff are buggy for it, but it's not too bad. Difficulty is a 2 out of 10. 1 playthrough is needed, 20 hours roughly, but they said it could be cut down quite a bit using these cheat codes. Cheat codes consist of damage by 100%, or by 100 times, which I do have that one active, if you couldn't tell, judging by how I hit almost everything. There are a couple things that I don't want hit, but if you keep increasing your strength and everything like that, it does get much, much easier. There is an invincibility code, which I do have in as well. Let's see. Attacks do not hit the bard, which I don't quite know what that one does entirely, but yeah. Plus silver plus adder stones, which I could do right now if I want to. You gotta hold down the 4 shoulder buttons and then click the 4th one, so brings up that menu, brings up that menu, brings up that menu, click, and then hold. That allows you to enter cheats, so I will enter the silver and adder stones, so
Charge!
up, down,
Hold back.
left,
Stand
right,
your ground.
left, right.
Over here.
And that just gave me 10,000 silver. And I don't know how many adder stones, but yeah, you can use these, and all the trophies do still unlock. They do have a debug menu with stage select and stuff too, but I figured I would not use that. This game, despite how bad it kind of looks, it's actually kind of decent. I don't mind it myself. I was actually enjoying it when I downloaded it yesterday. I played it for quite a while. Well, depending on what you consider quite a while. I got some of the trophies on it and everything, just trying it out. There's a trophy for killing 30 chickens in the town. Once you kill all 30 chickens, a giant chicken spawns and attacks you. It's actually kind of funny. But, yeah, like it says, it's meant to be a spoof. It's essentially the... Let's see, what do I want to say? It's the Scary Movie of the fantasy RPG games. And then somehow this can be chests. Don't you dare attack my doggo. But yeah, you explore the maps and everything, complete quests and so on and so forth. You complete the certain main story mission and you can move on to the next area. But I'll finish up going through this area and go save, and then that will conclude my video. Let's see. Hopefully I have something platinumed here soon. Make another video on that. It's looking like I might get Modern Warfare Remastered Platinum relatively soon. That'll be kind of nice. I really love that game. I don't like what they did with it, adding all the freaking supply drops or whatever you can buy. Because it's all cosmetic, and then they started adding new guns and ruined the whole thing. But, yeah, I should have that platinum soon.
Impossible!
If I do get a group, which I think a buddy of mine said that he only needs to find one more person. I should be able to get Air Conflict Pacific Carriers Platinum soon. And we have the Division 2 coming out this week, which I will be getting. So I should have a video. I might do a video the night that I do get it. So I'll do at least like my first 30 minutes or something like that, or the first couple missions. I might stream it to YouTube instead. That might make it a little easier for me. If you want to make suggestions for games, I am more than willing to listen to what people want to see, what I can do for you. I mean, I have quite a few games. If I'm able to download something and show you how it is, if you want to see it, or, I mean, if you just, I'm willing to listen to suggestions. I'm surprised I'm almost at 50 subs. I never thought I'd get that far. I never thought Paraíso Island would get over 1,000 views, but I guess it's what the people wanted. Again, I want to thank everyone for watching that video. I'm actually really surprised that I got as much as I did for that. I never, ever thought I would get anywhere near that for those videos. And I see the trophy guides at like 200 some views too. And I've gotten so many subs from it and everything, and so many good comments in the comment section. I love it. I hope to see a lot of those views and at least my subscribers just through the game and everything. I mean, or watching the games and everything, and on the videos. I want to see more people there. It's awesome. I was actually surprised that it reached that much, because I have 2 other videos that hit that mark, hit the 1K mark, and I mean, I never really played them much. I mean, Lego Worlds I definitely played. That was my first 1K game, and I was actually surprised. And then Hex Card Clash got me like 3K views, which was crazy. But this one, I'm really surprised this one's got me 1K for Paraíso Island, and it's awesome. So I hope to have another game like that, and I don't know, if I keep getting more subs, maybe it'll be easier to get that. So I want to thank you all for watching and subbing to me. Feel free to drop a comment, leave a like. Again, these games are all what are going to be given away to you. So easy platinums for you to do if you're a trophy hunter like I am. And if you are subbed and I can't see that you're subbed to me because you're private, please let me know somehow, and I will make sure you are in the drawing for the games when 50 subs comes around. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.